Hello world, and welcome to the first ever video posted by this channel, GlitchStep Games. What or who is GlitchStep Games? Well, for now, it's just me. My name's Joe. I'm an aspiring game developer who's been learning how to code, 3D model, develop games now for about 4 years. GlitchStep Games is not just the channel's name, but a kind of wannabe company name if the day ever comes to where I can start my own game development company, and that's just a goal of mine, but that's all like future talk right now, so I want to get into why I'm posting this video. I recently did a game jam with GameDev.tv. It's a great company that focuses on educating people on all things game development. You should check them out if you're interested in this stuff. And it was my first game jam, and I loved it. It was awesome to do. It was a fun experience, very challenging. Loved the kind of time rush that you had to do. And it was really cool to play other people's games as well. There's really awesome stuff out there that people are making. And I made this game called Fungi, Fantastico. And with some positive feedback from players and some personal ambition of my own, I decided I wanted to make it into a full experience and release it on Steam. So what is Fungi Fantastico? Put quite simply, it's a first-person 3D adventure platformer where you play as this kind of nature-dwelling character whose valley has been taken over by toxic mushrooms. And you gotta go around popping smaller mushrooms to gain temporary speed and jump buffs, which then allow you to kind of quickly and in a fun way move through the map to then get to other areas where you can purge the toxic mushrooms and eventually get to the bottom of where the infestation's coming from. And like I said before, people had fun playing it, and despite some bugs that I didn't have time to finish, I wanted to go back in and add more. So in this first game dev vlog, I'm going to share what my plans are for the game and talk about the progress I've made so far since I released it on the game jam. So first and foremost, the most important thing I wanted to add was a skill tree. I'm a sucker for skill trees. If it's in a game, I'm already really into it. I love the sense of progression that it creates in games. I love that you can have different choices. It kind of has replayability, but also makes you feel like your experience itself is unique if you are just going to play the game one time, which a lot of us, I think that is the case. The skill tree I created is kind of focusing on movement and different kind of movement buffs that each level will give the player more freedom of movement and how they're moving around. So for example, one of them is a double jump. And I think a lot of people like double jumps. Jump in the air, jump again, and you can move faster. When you combine that with the speed and jumping mushrooms, you get to jump a really far distance. And the way I have the controller set up, it's really freeing to where you can move around the map. I didn't want the player to feel constricted. I wanted you to kind of feel like this floaty, magical kind of being that kind of moves around the map the way they want and can really enjoy the platforming elements of the game and really have just an overall chill and relaxing experience overall. I think my goal for the game would have it be not so stressful, although there are probably moments that, could be a little stressful if you can't quite make a jump here and there, but hopefully it's just a chill kind of experience. This creates an interesting challenge for me because I have to constantly be checking how each of these buffs are going to interact with the levels I make. And I have to make sure that some aren't going to be too easy to where you can just fly through the map with no issue, but I also have to make sure that some, are going to be making it too difficult where they're just not working. So there's going to be a lot of values that I'll have to tweak and I'll have to shift things around, but I think that's a fun challenge to have. And beyond all that, I plan to make a bunch of new levels and environments. Definitely some new music for each level to kind of give it its own vibe and feel, and definitely add some new mechanics in for you as the player to kind of interact with the environment differently than just jumping around and platforming. So, I hope this video is fun to watch and inspires anyone out there on their own game development journey. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to follow my progress on here. I plan to post once or twice every 2 weeks. And also below in the description is a link to the GlitchStep Games Discord. It's a new channel that I'm trying to get people on, as well as the game's Steam page. So if you're interested in playing, add it to your wish list. And other than that, everyone here, have a great rest of your day.